Hello everyone, welcome to this week's video. I'm at my other studio today. So for the last few videos I've been at home, but now I am getting ready for the Modern Mixed Media e-course, which I'm launching in another week or so. It's actually coming around super quick. So what I thought I would do is get ready for that course, get out a whole lot of artwork that I have created when I have released that course in the past, redo my mood board, and just get into a good creative flow ready for the course to start. So I have all sorts of things in front of me. I love gathering up all kinds of inspiration and creating a mood board. You can see the one behind me is really minimal, so I was working on some pieces that were very monochromatic, and so I created that mood board. But with Modern Mixed Media, I want to start bringing in some more colours, so you'll see this board become more colourful, full of more botanicals and things like that. So I have heaps of stuff in front of me, more than I need, but I'm going to sort through and create something behind me to help me get inspired over the next few weeks. So this process is something that I share in the Modern Mixed Media e-course. Right at the beginning, we spend that first week working on our space, our mindset, getting our supplies organized. It's a really great way to set yourself up for creative success. And I'm going to be doing that now, watering my plants, setting up my table, just doing all sorts of things like that. I love to sort of just really ground myself and get into a good creative headspace. So I hope that you enjoy the video. Let's get into sorting out the space. So I'm just going to take down some of these black and white and neutral pieces and bring in some of the more colourful, not super colourful, but still very earthy. Oops. Bring in some more earthy stuff and more botanical things, I think. So in Modern Mixed Media, we cover off on botanicals quite a bit. So there's all sorts of different botanicals here, and then we look at how to incorporate them into paintings and combine them with things like collage. So I'm definitely going to put a few of these onto the mood board to keep me inspired and so that I get encouraged to do some more botanical shapes and build up the repertoire of botanicals that I like to use in my art. So these are really handy, having these little sheets. I often refer to them when I am making a more involved painting. I love having all this reference material at my fingertips. So another thing that we have a play around with in the course is working on different substrates, including raw canvas. So I have this piece here, and I'm going to just maybe cut a section of it and add it into the mood board so that it's got a bit of texture. I love the colours on this, and it's got oil pastel details on it as well. It's really lovely. Definitely adds a bit of oomph to the board. So I've just finished my mood board. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Most of the little snippets that you see on there are from when I filmed the original Modern Mixed Media e-course. So I'm happy to have that all behind me because it's really inspiring me to get stuck in and enjoy making this type of art with the new group that will be coming into the course in the coming weeks. So I'll leave a link in the description. This is a 6-week e-course. As you can see from the mood board, it includes a lot of nature-inspired elements, botanicals, combining watercolor with different kinds of materials, textures, stitching, collage, all sorts of things. I really enjoy creating in this way, and I loved putting this course together, and I'm looking forward to adding some extra videos into it as well. So enough about the course. While I was actually tidying up and putting all the stuff away, I noticed this book, and this book has to be one of the most beautiful books in my book collection. And as I was flicking through it, I realized how much inspiration this book has given me over the years, and I just wanted to share it with you. Many of you will have seen it. It's called Botanicum. It's curated by Katie Scott and Kathy Willis, and it's just got the most beautiful illustrations in it. If you love nature, you will love this book. And I absolutely love like digging in deep into the pages and just noticing the patterns. Like that is such a gorgeous pattern there. Just the different kinds of marks, shapes. Truly is a beautiful book to get inspired by. And there's also great sections that you can read and learn as well. So this is a book that that my kids enjoy as well. So, and even just looking at some of these pages might give you some ideas as to how you could approach your art. From this page, I immediately think of how wonderful it would be to start a painting with a black background and how the colours pop against the black. And there's all sorts of different categories here, so whatever you are interested in, trees, algae, there's mushrooms, mosses, all sorts of different types of things that you find in nature, ferns, just gorgeous. There we are. Oh, so illustrated by Katie Scott, written by Kathy Willis. Well, I can tell you Katie Scott's illustrations are absolutely stunning. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you as part of getting your space ready. It's really lovely to have some books that you adore that you can flick through. It's actually often part of my art making process to just grab a book and flick through it and look for something that can spark my imagination. And it might be a color palette, a mark, often it's a pattern or something like that that I can then bring into my work in a more abstract kind of way. So books are wonderful for bringing in inspiration and new ideas to your creative practice, and you can go to the library and borrow books. And this is actually something that we talk about in the Modern Mixed Media e-course. We do paintings inspired by things that we've seen in books that we love. So I really hope that you've enjoyed this video, this little insight into what I'm up to at the moment. I'm very excited to be diving back into this course. I haven't released it since 2021. And it's just bringing back lots of good memories and getting me all fired up about my own art practice. So I hope that it has that effect on everyone that gets involved. So I just wanted to mention that and wish you all a wonderful week. I hope that you have a good week and that you get in some creative time.